If you're ready to be inspired, educated, and challenged, come and pull up a chair and join us at the Innovator table. Hello and welcome to the Innovator table. I'm your host, Terrell Ferron. Thank you for pulling up a chair and joining me at the table. So this is my third episode of the Innovators table, and in this episode, I kind of wanted just to dive deeper into a different sector of business. So as before, we've had Mr. Hewitt has had his own podcast, and I want to dive deeper into a different side of business. And this side of business, I've chosen a basketball academy. So I'm here with Mr. Coach Sterling.
Coach Sterling Muschett here from the Sedgehill Basketball Academy.
And the first question I'm going to ask you, Coach Sterling, is who is Coach Sterling?
Who is Coach Sterling? Coach Sterling, first of all, is a dad. All right, got two wonderful kids. Okay. All right, and he's also a granddad as well. So
oh wow,
a grandson as well. Coach Sterling is a passionate person. He throws 100% into everything. Coach Sterling is also very lucky and fortunate to be in a position where he's running his own basketball academy at Sedgehill. Coach Sterling lives and breathes family, all right, and family can come in the shape of long-term friends, blood family, and also those who he's around and who he considers important. Love to build a family atmosphere with every sort of situation that I'm in. But also Coach Sterling is just, you know, what you see is what you get. A happy, just a really happy and enjoyable person.
Yeah. So from listening to what you're saying, I see a lot of optimism. Optimism. And for you that don't know what optimism is, it's like seeing the good in things. So one of the most used phrases for optimism is, if you see a glass of water, you don't say it's half empty, you say it's half full. So there's still potential going on there. But more about the basketball academy. How did you start it?
How did it start? Okay, so I've been involved in basketball since I was about 14 years old.
Okay.
Played a little bit, was never the greatest, and always thought that I'd get further as a coach rather than a player. My mum's a teacher.
Okay.
My mum's a teacher, and I was coming from a very academic background, and when a lot of my friends were out, playing basketball or playing football, I had to make sure my schoolwork was done first.
Yeah.
So balance was pretty key for me. I got involved in basketball through my uncle who used to play. And what he used to do was record basketball on BBC One. So they used to play, they used to show NBA basketball on BBC One. And he used to have stacks and stacks of videos. And he lived with my grandma. So I used to play football, used to love football. And whenever I got in trouble, because I was a little tearaway when I was younger, so whenever I got in trouble, my grandma would take away my football and she'd make me watch basketball.
Okay. I
loved watching basketball. Like, I fell in love with Los Angeles Lakers and watching the Showtime Lakers. So I used to be naughty on purpose just so I could go and watch basketball.
Okay.
All right. And then I just found a love for basketball from there. Who my uncle used to play basketball with at college, he used to run a basketball club, because I'm originally from Northwest London.
Okay.
And I used to play, and I've come through the Westminster Warriors bloodline of basketball players. But as I said, I didn't play much, but I got into coaching when I was young.
Okay.
And when getting into coaching, I just fell in love with it, just simply because I was able to give back to others. And I came up around a lot of people who knew basketball and played basketball at a very high level. I then eventually went over to coach in South London. And I was coaching at a club in Wandsworth.
Okay.
And then what happened after that? After that, I was involved with a basketball initiative called Midnight Madness. Okay. And what that allowed, it was a summer project, and basically it allowed players to have the opportunity to play at a summer event and then go and play in tournaments in America.
Okay.
The summer event wasn't bringing in as much money, so there was a year-round event that myself and the team of people I was working with used to run.
Yeah.
And then we were commissioned to do different roles in Brent, where I'm from, Southwark and Lambeth.
Okay.
I ended up working in Southwark, and I was given the opportunity to work with a number of different schools. And I wanted to build a basketball program in all the schools, and then develop players, and then just I don't want to say service them out, but get them ready to play at a level so that they could go to different clubs. I was engaging so many kids, and I ended up starting up my own club.
Okay, when did you do that?
When that was 2007.
Okay.
2007, we started that, and then I started up the club, and after that, I ended up, instead of working in the community more, I worked in a school. I started up a basketball academy with another gentleman, and it became very, when I say elitist, it was, we were in a position where we had some of the best players around.
Okay.
All right. And they were all under one roof. After
that was just a short teaser episode, just to show you what the Innovator Table was about. And if you'd like to hear more from my interview with Coach Sterling, then make sure you subscribe to the podcast. And as I close this out, you'll hear everything you want to hear about the Innovator Table. Thank you and good night. Thank you for listening to the Innovator Table with Terrell Ferron. If you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to hear more about the work I do, you can head to my link tree, which is in the description below. If you'd like to find me on Instagram, that'll be at emeryterrellferron. And if you'd rather email me, you can email me at t.ferron@icloud.com. t.ferron@